Hello, dear friends. Today, I'm going to speak about a topic which is a New Year resolution for quite a few people: anger management. I have a short story for you to begin with. There was a couple who used to fight the whole day. Their family life was not at all smooth. This lady went to the priest and said that my husband keeps fighting the whole day and easily loses his temper. Swamiji, can you please give me a solution? So Swamiji said, take this bottle of Ganga Jal and this will surely help. She took the bottle of Ganga Jal very eagerly and asked, when do I give this to him? Swamiji said, oh, no. This is for you. Whenever your husband gets angry, drink a little bit of Ganga Jal and let it remain in the mouth till his anger subsides. She was bewildered with the solution, but she started following it very religiously. Whenever the situation rose, she did what was told. And after a short while, she noticed that the anger started subsiding and he left the room. She thought the Ganga Jal was showing miraculous results. The point to be noted here is that we have to be self-aware. Are we the one contributing to the situation? Now, what is anger? Anger is just a natural emotion that everybody experiences from time to time. Majority of the times you feel angry when you feel you've lost control over things or situation. Okay, what can be some triggers to anger? Shame, injustice, disrespect, being stuck in a situation, etc. You can comment in the comment section and let me know what your triggers for anger are. For all the reasons we have, anger is detrimental to health. Research indicates it weakens our immune system, leads to rise in cholesterol level, heart attack, and so on. So is it worth it? Now, anger is often regarded as a negative emotion. We are taught that it is all right to express happiness, joy, sorrow, but not to express anger. We keep zipping up this emotion like we zip up clothes in a suitcase. As a result, we don't learn how to handle it. Now, what happens when you overload a suitcase with clothes and try to zip it up? It just explodes. Same happens with anger. Understand that anger cannot be eliminated, nor it is a good idea to do so. Anger management does not involve getting rid of all the anger, but using it to enhance your life. Anger can have positive aspects as well. For instance, your boss belittles you by saying that you won't be able to prepare a presentation by the weekend, and you get angry over it. Use this anger to raise your productivity level. Push your limits and show him that you can do it. This is how anger increases your energy level, helps you to communicate your feelings, you're energized to take charge of the situation and solve your problems. But this happens when you know how to channelize your anger. You can't get rid of or avoid things or people that enrage you, nor can you change them. But yes, you can learn to control your emotions. The key to anger reduction is knowing yourself. Okay, now there are two types of people. First, who tend to believe that they can control their own reactions and emotional states. Second are the ones who view their lives, emotions, and perceptions as dependent on the things going on around them. Learning what is and what is not within your control is one of the first steps to managing your anger. Now let's move on to the steps for anger management. First, identify the problem. Start by noticing what are you angry about and why. Ask yourself, what's got me angry? What am I feeling and why? But be clear and specific. I'll give you an example. When a teenager asks his dad to go out for a night out and the dad outrightly refuses, the teen feels angry because he's unable to go. But the true reason behind this is not that he didn't get permission. The reason is that what will his friends think about him? What explanation will he give to cover this up? So the feeling is more of embarrassment than of anger. Identify the emotion and adjust your response accordingly. Second, think of the potential solutions before responding. Stop, think, act. Our rational brain works when we delay our response. Ask yourself, what can I do in this situation? Think of 3 options. For instance, if we talk about the same teenager, he can shout back at the dad. He can stay back at home and have fun. He could go out without permission. Next, consider the consequences of each solution that you come up with. Think of what is likely to result from each of the different reactions you came up with. So, if he chose the first option, it might make the situation worse. If he chose the second option, maybe the dad allows him to go on later on because he was respectful, or he allows him next time. If he chose the third option, what if he got caught? Mistrust. So it's like rehearsing the situation in your head. Next, make a decision. Take action by choosing one. See which option is most effective. Ask yourself, what's my best choice? By this time, your anger will be melted and you start thinking rationally. Once you choose a solution, it's time to act. Next, check your progress. After you've acted and the situation is over, spend some time thinking about how it went. Ask yourself, how did I do? Did things go well? Am I satisfied with the choice I made? If not, why not? What can be a better response next time? And congratulate yourself if you think you made a right choice. Now, there are a few other techniques as well for managing anger. First, relaxation. Simple relaxation tools such as deep breathing and relaxing imagery can help calm down angry feelings. These techniques have been discussed in my previous video on stress and anxiety management. If you haven't seen yet, must watch. Next is cognitive reconstructuring. Simply put, this means changing the way you think. When you're angry, your thinking can get exaggerated. Try replacing these thoughts with more rational ones. For instance, stop telling yourself, why is my dad or maybe your boss after my life? Why does he always belittle me? Instead, tell yourself, it's frustrating and it's understandable that I'm upset about it, but it's not the end of the world. And getting angry is not going to fix it anyhow. I guess I need to learn more. There is something I need to improve on. So, change your thought process. Next is forgive and move on. Nelson Mandela rightly said, holding on to your resentment is like drinking poison and hoping it will kill your enemies. So never hold on to your anger. Next, better communication. Angry people tend to jump to and act on conclusions. And some of those conclusions can be very inaccurate. The first thing to do if you're in a heated discussion is to slow down and think through the responses. Never say the first thing that comes into your head, but slow down and think carefully about what you want to say. People often don't listen to what you are saying, but how you are saying. At the same time, listen carefully to what the other person is saying and take your time before answering. It's natural to get defensive when you are criticized, but don't fight back. Instead, listen to what's the underlying word, the message that the other person's word carries. Now imagine a jar with glitters in it. Shake it well. When you're angry, your mind looks exactly like that jar. However, when you slow down, breathe and relax, the glitters in the jar settle down and the mind looks clear. Then you can think rationally. So pause. Next, be regular with your sleep, diet, exercise and relaxation. Next is to step away. One of the best things you can do when your anger is rising is to remove yourself from the situation. When a conversation gets heated, take a break. Leave a meeting if you think you're going to explode. Go for a walk if your kids are upsetting you. A timeout can be the key to helping you calm your brain and your body. Last, getting help. If your anger has been causing problems in your life and you're struggling to tame your temper on your own, you might want to seek professional help. Do not hesitate. Now, anyone can be angry, that is easy. But to be angry with the right person, to the right degree, at the right time, for the right reason, and in the right way is not easy. Anger is a weakness, but people often believe it to be a strength. The person who does not display anger has much more inner strength than the one who displays it. Here's a fact for you before I end. Neurologically, anger lasts just for 90 seconds. After that, we have the power to choose to act or not. Let's conclude by saying that explain your anger. Do not express it, and you will immediately open the door to solutions instead of arguments. Thank you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Do comment in the comment section as to how do you manage your anger. Bye for now.